Hey folks, just a quick video. Temperature's back down to normal. I'm not running a high temperature, and I just wanted to show you the Corys. They're so cool when they hang out. And if you look at the one that's closest, it's just kind of moving. It's almost like a midget. Anyway, I was trying to catch that, and I need to do one final water change today. But I was just trying to show you the Corys. They're a neat group. Cory cats are such a good fish to have in the tank, and they really like the sand. I need to get a camera that can zoom, but what I'm hoping I can do is catch one of them. They really dig. They'll really dig in that sand, and there you go. There's one kind of digging there. They really like to dig in that stuff and push down in it pretty hard. And they'll bury pretty good, digging stuff up. You know, those barbs they have, those whiskers, they kind of scent stuff. And let's see if I can get one digging. There we go. There's one digging right there. And you can kind of see them. They'll just kind of shuffle the sand. And I tell you, they're the ones that made it hard for the dwarf baby tears, because the dwarf baby tears was actually collecting. The New Life Spectrum pellets would kind of fall over in the corner, and they would uproot the dwarf baby tears. I mean, anything you see them kind of digging, if it's not rooted, if my little foreground plants, if they're not rooted, they'll dig around them and cause some problems. But they're just a great fish. Nice little addition, and whenever there's food out, they get really busy. Help keeping things clean. They're kind of the aquarium maid, if that makes sense. Everybody else some of the other guys just wreak havoc. And if they're the maid, then these guys right here are the window cleaners. Because those guys, man, they're on everything, and they just keep growing. I've had them. Had them for a while now, and they've almost like doubled in size, and they're kind of neat. They school really well and just do a good job of cleaning. You can see them back there going to town. And speaking of algae cleaners, watch this. That Amano shrimp at the top. I'll show you this really quick. I got to get back and get on something, but I just want to show you something really quick. That Amano shrimp, he has just taken out right here. Let's see if he's still here. Nope. Looks like he's gone, but he really cleaned up around here, and it was pretty impressive. It's too bad he's not around. And by the way, usually when your lily pads get that bad, and you need to just go ahead and clip them, because that looks kind of hideous. Anyway, I got to clean that up the next maintenance. I'll probably get that when I do my final water change for the week. But anyway, the neons are doing great. If you can see them, happy and healthy, and didn't lose a one. So just took time, took discipline, took water changes, and just, trying to keep it balanced and not go crazy with stuff. But everything's doing well. And my temperature now, I'm running my temperature a lot lower, so it peaks around 79 to 80. Right now it's at 80.8, and then the heater kicks on. And these guys, watch these guys. They're just great. And it kicks on about 80.3. But they're just a neat fish. They school really well. They don't pick on anybody. And they're just always looking for algae to clean on. And if you have a live planted tank, the Corys and these Siamese algae eaters, two must-have fish, if you ask me. And you can see them; they're just kind of cleaning away. And the twig catfish I wouldn't recommend unless you had real driftwood in your tank, because they really need it to chew on. Matter of fact, the whiptail's right back there. If you kind of see him, he's got the weirdest little tail. I don't know what that is. I don't know if that's a defense mechanism or what. I don't know if you could see him right there, but he's got a little. It's just right in there. You can't really see it yet, but I don't know if it's a defense mechanism or they go for that and then it snaps off and then he can swim away like a lizard's tail. I have no idea. But he's got a really little stringy part on his tail. This is kind of looks like it serves no purpose. You can kind of see it. If everybody will get out of the way. Just right down there by that plant. But anyway, everybody's doing well. Angels, they just come to check it out as well. Here, let me try to make it straight. And let's see what else we got. This is looking down the length of the tank, and everybody's happy, doing well. And these guys, I just like those Siamese algae eaters. Matter of fact, and there's usually one that, I don't know why this is, but there's 3 of those Siamese algae eaters that tend to hang out in a group, and then one that goes solo. And the same for the Cory cats. There's 3 of them that hang out in a pair, and then there's one that goes solo. I have no idea why that is. And maybe I need to get somebody to tell me, but like, here's this one here. And then there's these 3 right here. You can see them hanging around the lace plant. There's 2 in the back. Right in there, 1 in the front. And then every now and then it'll, I don't know if this guy has bad vision or what, but every now and then he will, he'll look around and he'll go, oh, I need to find my buddies. And then he goes and joins them. So, I don't know. Who knows? Maybe he's a loner. But if I was doing a fish, that would be that and the Corys, and just a great addition. And the water sprite's still doing really well, as you can see. And that looks like that's a good spot for that. So that's going to fill that in nicely. And just like you guys, just kind of watch it from right here, and I'll wrap this up in 10. Anyway, appreciate you guys watching. And it's a Thursday, and I hope everybody's having a great week. And if for Thursday, definitely, if this video is going to be titled Siamese algae eaters and Cory cats, and 2 great fish to have in your tank. Matter of fact, if you look in right over there on the bottom, you can see the 2 Corys kind of hanging out. But just a great fish. And starting to get loud. I better get out of here, but. And just once again, you can see these. You can see how small this guy is. A lot smaller. These angels, these guys need manners. You can kind of see. And it's almost like they see me, and he's like, see how this guy's digging? Watch, he'll just really dig in that sand. Just kind of check it out. But these were the guys that were really hard on this dwarf baby tear. If I didn't have it rooted, they really get in that stuff sometimes and just really dig. And to give you an idea, speaking of roots, check out the root on that plant. You can see it right there. That's a good sign. And look at the, you can see there's some roots right in here. And these guys are just really digging in. That's just almost like grass. It's just really solid turf, and it's doing very well. So anyway, all right, guys, at the 10-minute mark, it's time to wrap it up. You guys have a good one, and I'll talk to you guys later.